Defending democracy, the Department of Homeland Security says Russian hackers targeted Florida in the 2016 elections. Now, with the primary election just weeks away, election officials say there is even more cybersecurity than ever before. First Coast News' Jessica Clark got an inside look at the St. Johns County Office of Elections.
We'll walk down in there.
Vicki Oakes is the supervisor of elections in St. Johns County.
We have all the setups for our precincts.
And this is the inner workings of the elections office.
And those are the ballot on demand printers.
As concerns swirl that Russia had meddled in the 2016 election, security is tighter this election.
Even more than ever before.
St. Johns County, like every county in Florida, received money from the federal government, $19 million for the state. St. Johns County is receiving $120,000 of it. The goal is to protect against cyber attacks. Oakes plans to use the money to shore up
our defenses against internet attacks on our office network.
Oakes would not go into detail for security reasons, but she says her team has hardened software and hardware, upgraded the computer system, and done things such as adding seals to equipment, which
further secure our voting equipment once it's sent out in the field on election day at our polling places. We've made a lot of changes since the 2016 elections.
One overall change for all election offices is a big one.
The elections being designated as critical infrastructure through the Department of Homeland Security. That's brought numerous resources to us now that we had never had previously, and that includes, support from Homeland Security.
Extra help and extra alerts of any attacks.
I have 100% confidence in our system, and voters can too, and here's why. Most people don't realize our voting system is not open to the internet. It is a closed system, single server in my office.
And Oakes says the parts of the system that do touch the internet are getting added layers of security. In St. Johns County, Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.